The Diablo 2 devs knew exactly what they were doing when they named this place the Durance of Hate, because everyone hates it. There's two good things about this area. There's not many immunities, and it has a decent area level. But who cares about that when navigating the place is like running around rural Canada while also being hunted down by the local suicide bombers? Yeah, it's just not worth it. The map is annoyingly large, and the density is awful. So then that begs the question, how did I get so many runes? Well, here's the secret of the Durance of Hate. It's filled to the brim with chests. I don't know the exact numbers, but from what I could tell, there were about 40 to 50 in the first level and 90 to 110 in the second level. And I opened a good 50% of them every run. At a conservative estimate, I opened about 5,000 chests during the recording of this video. And before you say, oh, that's fantastic, I'll just come here for runes. No, don't come here. Each run took me 10 minutes. This video took 17 hours to record. It was mind-numbing, and I could have done like 500 chaos runs instead. With that being said, let's get into what I found. The first notable drop was on run 2, a unique winged axe. This one is pretty rare and not too much to complain about, except for the fact that the chance to make monsters flee is disgusting, and it takes 50 years to replenish its quantity. The second drop was on that same run, a unique Eton axe. I've still yet to find an ethereal 5-open socket one of these. Maybe one day. The first of many runes drops on run 4, a pull rune. Decent start. The second rune drops from a chest on the very next run, a lem rune. On run 7, a zombie pack drops a unique amulet, which I'm done getting excited over because 90% of the time, it's a Mahimoke. Later on that same run, a very uninteresting Skin of the Viper Magi. Really hope I find one of these at the start of ladder. 2 runs later, the best spirit base I've ever found drops. 13 ED, 45 all-res. That's a keeper right there. On run 15, I get an rune from a chest, and trust me, there's more where that came from. On run 16, I get a unique ceremonial pike from a chest. Is it good? Well, it's Amazon only for starters, and are you gonna play Fender Impale Amazon? Exactly, neither am I. I get a much better Amazon item on run 19, which is the Valkyrie Wing Helmet. It only rolled 1 to skills, but still a good item. We're right back at it with the rune drops, a pull rune from a chest. The highest rune drops on run 24. Yeah, considering the last high rune I found was in the Travancore video ages ago, pretty happy with that one. On run 31, I get a Cerebus Bite. This one rolled perfect on the attack rating bonus. Maybe some PvP situations, this beats out Jalal's, and it definitely looks cooler. On run 34, a rare set item dropped, Natalia's Mark. Not very interesting, just rare. What is interesting, however, is me getting the same drop on the very next run. RNG do kind of be like that sometimes. On run 36, I got a Nord's Tenderizer, which honestly looks pretty good, but it's probably just Charcy food. And this next clip is an example of why you should never come here. Yet another Amazon item drops on run 60, a Titan's Revenge. This one is not ethereal, so back onto the ground it goes. An interesting Fury Druid item is found on run 69, and now you see the only issue with it is that it isn't Ribcracker, which is 10 times better. On the very next run, I found a unique Chaos Armor, which is Black Hades. Now, I wonder if anyone has ever put Ja-ith Burr in this thing and then immediately uninstalled the game. Mysteriously, later in that same run, I found the Chaos Armor's set variant, which is part of the Training set, which is honestly pretty good if you're starting out as a Poison Necro. I mean, usually you just go for the shield, belt, and gloves, but if you're only wearing the 3-piece, you don't get to be a vampire. I found an Ondal's Wisdom on run 75, great item to AFK and bail games and put on some Netflix. On run 83, I get another rune from a chest. This time it's a gold rune. Let's go! Last rune dropped on run 89, another pull rune. In my Mausoleum video, I found every item to the Heaven's Brethren set except for the shield, and well, here it is. I finally found it. For such a rare item, it's honestly pretty garbage. In my last video, we found the Dragon Chang. Here's a much better level 8 unique polyarm. Dimoke puts the Dragon Chang to shame. In conclusion, I got some damn good items from doing 100 Durance of Hate runs. I didn't run Meth and Trav alongside the Durance of Hate, but that was an option. And as for the rating, this area taking 10 minutes each run, and most of the good drops coming from the chest, it gets a C+. If it wasn't such a cancerous place, I would have given it higher, and I truly wonder how many runes would have dropped from all the chests if I was playing on players 8. But I wasn't. I was doing it on players 1, 300% magic find as always. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.